There's a title on the line tonight in Tempe as we welcome you to the championship game of the Arizona Tip-Off with a pair of Bulldogs ready to battle in the desert. 25th ranked and unbeaten Mississippi State out of the SEC taking on Butler at 5-1 out of the Big East. And we say good evening inside Mullet Arena. Happy Feast Week Friday with the coach Matt McCall, Jack Benjamin with you. So Mississippi State certainly looked the part of a top 25 team last night en route to moving to 6-0. Butler's won 4 straight, but safe to say toughest test so far for Thad Matta's group. We're ready to kick off a new college football season in New Orleans, and there's a lot of buzz in the Big Easy for good reason for a Tulane football program coming off its most successful 2-year stretch in history. 23-5 over the past 2 seasons for the Green Wave. And with that, we say hello inside the booth. He is the former Penn State defensive lineman, the 12-year NFL vet, Tyoka Jackson. Jack Benjamin with you. Simply put, not many words are better than college football is finally back.
Oh, my goodness. The waiting is over.
On the second Saturday of SEC play, we welcome you to Knoxville, where the 8th-ranked Tennessee Vols host the Ole Miss Rebels in the middle game of this weekend series. Hello inside Lindsey Nelson Stadium with Coach Mo, Bobby Miranda, Jack Benjamin with you. We entered the weekend, Coach, talking about how prolific this Tennessee offense is. We may have undersold it. A 15-3 run rule win in game 1, 5 more home runs. They've got 60 on the season.
Power everywhere, up and down the lineup, 1 through 9. The 9-hole even had a home run yesterday. 5 home runs yesterday, 2 from 1 player. Incredible.
1 through 9. There is not an easy out in this lineup. We look back to game 1 of the series. 4 different Vols hit home runs, led by Christian Moore. 4th career multi-home run game for him. So the question coming in with UTSA wasn't how good this team can be. There's a lot of talent. But how the quarterback position would play out. Owen McCown answered a lot of questions in that first half.
You know, I think he checked a ton of boxes in that first half.
Mississippi State knows who they are. Back-to-back NCAA tournament appearances. First time in 15 years. UNLV hasn't been to the big dance in more than a decade. This is the kind of early season statement win that Kevin Kruger and his team need.
Well, you think when Mississippi State, is it fair to say they're underrated even though they're ranked in the top 25?
You get balls in the jet stream to right field, up and out over the plate. Balls can be backspin a long way.
It's a good thing you didn't ask me to throw. I'm not sure my arm can hold up trying to pitch to you. Along the Allegheny Mountains, we welcome you to White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia for the championship game of the Greenbrier Tip-Off with a battle of the unbeatens as the 19th ranked Wisconsin Badgers out of the Big Ten take on the Pitt Panthers out of the ACC. Well, Pitt used a strong second-half surge to get by LSU in the semis. Wisconsin a wire-to-wire winner over UCF to set up today's title game. LSU a 3-overtime winner over UCF in the third-place game earlier. He's the former head coach at UMass at Chattanooga, Matt McCall. Jack Benjamin with you. We welcome you inside historic Colonial Hall. Simply put, as a college basketball fan, doesn't get a lot better than 2 unbeatens in a November game that has a March feel.
Oh, it's 100% absolutely a March feel. You're talking about 2 of the best offenses in the entire country. How about the Badgers and how good have they been? 17th ranked offense in the country, getting 88 points per game.
And it's been led by one of their backcourt players. John Blackwell has been sensational this sophomore season.
I don't even think he broke a sweat the other night. One of the best freshmen in all the Big Ten last year, picking up where he left off.
But it wasn't just him Friday versus UCF. Very balanced. John Tonje came in averaging about 23 per. He had 15. Nolan Winter, first career double-double. And Kamari McGee, most points as a Badger with 14. Pitt, meanwhile, perfect on the season in large part due to the point guard play of sophomore Jalen Lowe, who can do it all.
And what didn't this guy do the other night?
It has been a long time since Pitt knocked off a ranked opponent in the regular season in non-conference play. You got to go all the way back to 2007 versus Duke at MSG when LaVance Fields drilled a 3-pointer. 8 straight losses since. Last meeting between these two was in the 2016 NCAA tournament. They combined for 90. It might be first to 90 today. Tip-off is next.